everyone, and welcome to stage, where we will be showcasing a taste of Norwich's creative future. My name is Ruby.
And I'm Charlie, and we're joined today by this guy. I forgot his name.
What? We've literally been on the same course for like 2 years, mate.
Oh, yeah. So, anyway, we have a bunch of creative students from City College Norwich who are buzzing to share their skills with us.
We have art, music, media performances, makeup, and a range of challenges in store for you tonight.
So, enough of us yapping, let's get into it.
So, we all know media students are capable of creating some questionable content, but have you ever seen them in action during production?
Well, some of our team went along to one of the Level 2 creative media production shoots to see them recreate Madness's well-known song House of Fun at Pleasure Beach in Great Yarmouth, where a section of the original music video was filmed.
Let's see how it went.
Level 2 Creative Media are doing some amazing work and have decided to recreate the music video to the hit song House of Fun by Madness. They're filming here in Great Yarmouth, so let's go find them. The team are currently working on their joke shop scenes in the Tickles joke shop. Let's go in and see how they're getting on. The team are in the middle of preparing for their next shot. And from what we can see, they're working quite productively. Cameraman, can we go get a closer look?
What makes our recreation so special is the fact that it's shot in the exact same location as in the music video. For example, Tickle's joke shop and
Pleasure Beach! Which amazingly, they've got to themselves for 1 whole hour. After an extensive risk assessment, the team have somehow managed to get permission to film on the roller coaster while it's moving. So let's go and check that out to see how that's getting on. If I have to tell you to do your flipping jump, one more flipping The team are now wrapping up their last shoot, so while they're doing that, I'm going to make the most of my time and go on as many rides as I can.
I mean, to be honest, that did look really fun to make. But let's hear from the students who worked on it to see how they found it.
We are joined by Callum, Sam, Max, and Tiffany. Let's give them a round of applause, guys. So, we'll start with Callum. What did you enjoy the most about this shoot?
Probably getting the theme park for an hour. That was defo fun. We got to ride the roller coaster. And yeah, we had it to ourselves, so we didn't have to queue, which is good, yeah. But yeah, probably the roller coaster, I'd say. And defo the fun house as well. That was really fun.
I can imagine. Has anyone else got anything to say on that?
Yeah, I mean, the fun house was really good. I had to wear that's kind of like a really weird rabbit mask, and it was kind of embarrassing, but it was really good. I liked it. What else? The roller coasters, as Callum said, was really good. I like the roller coasters a lot. I was kind of scared, because I'm a bit scared of heights, but other than that, no, it was good. Great day.
For me personally, I quite like the roller coaster bit because like how often do you get to film in a roller coaster? That was amazing. And personally, whenever I make films, I look for that adventurous aspect because that for me makes it fun, you know?
Of course, and I mean, we touched on it with Sam, but was there anything particularly funny that happened while you were on the shoot? Anything embarrassing that sticks out?
So one of the scenes in the House of Fun film, I had to wear like really weird clown makeup, and it was a little bit embarrassing, but honestly, it was not too bad. But yeah, have you got any?
Oh yeah, we had to like dance while we were going into a joke shop, and then we had to like crouch up and down. Hated that, but you know.
How did you guys like the song?
Yeah, it's a decent song, I'd say. Yeah, very creative, funny. Yeah.
Is it a song that any of you had heard before, or a Madness, a band that any of you are familiar with, or was it kind of the first time experiencing that song and that band?
It was more like a first time like hearing this like the song. I haven't really heard it before, but when we like looked at the original like music video, there was like lots of elements like that were funny and we could like really like get into it type thing. So yeah, it was really good overall.
And what was the overall highlight for you guys?
Well, for me, it was definitely getting to be the leading man because for me, like, the biggest challenge for me was trying to replicate what the guy was doing in that music video. How he was moving his head like eyebrows and like expressions. So I tried my best to replicating that, and I think I was quite successful at that. Although it's not perfect, I think I achieved that, and I'm happy with it.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. It's been awesome
been
talking
lovely
to you.
to speak to
The
you.
shoot looked awesome, and you did a really great job. Have you all enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Well, it's been really nice to speak to you, and we've learned
Thank you,
loads.
guys.
Yeah, thank
A
you.
round
Enjoy the
of
rest of your
applause.
day. Glad you've had
Thank you.
fun.
Wow, I fancy a trip to Pleasure Beach after seeing and hearing that.
Yeah, the spinning teacups are calling my name for sure.
That song in the VT was a tune as well. Got me in the mood for a little dance.
Please don't do that. I've seen your dancing, and you can trust me when I tell you that nobody wants to see that. However, we do have some dance students here with us from CCN who have a little performance to show us. Let's see what they can do.
Well, I think Ruby is an incredible dancer, but let's see these dancers get their groove on. Please welcome to the stage, CCN Dance!
I remember when this world was my own. Afraid of God, I just don't know anymore. Afraid of God, I just don't know anymore. And more, I lost the feeling, but I try to hold on. I thought the end of 11 made you strong. Afraid of God, I just don't know anymore. When there's no getting through, I won't hold back. I will throw down everything in life I know now. I've been lying on the floor, sleeping on the ground. I will give up everything in life I know how. 'Cause I can't stop wondering if I was too late to see the signs. If I could go back with hands up, I could go to the sky and give it. I give it. I give it. I give it to you. Give it to you. Oh, when the moon was shining bright before morning, I made a deal with the stars to keep holding. A shining bright to come and bring me back home. The lights hit my eyes and they disappeared. A vision in my mind, all that to keep me from fear. I won't let it hold me down. The other way around. I know all the words that I can't make a sound. 'Cause I can't stop wondering if I was too late to see the signs. If I could go back with hands up, I'd look up to the sky and give it. I give it. I give it. I give it to you. Give it to you. Can't hold back, reaching out. I was living in the heat of the moment. Between us, I told you then. I was living in the heat of the moment. I was living in the heat of the moment. I was living in the heat of the moment. I was living in the heat of the moment. Give it to you. Give it to you. I give it.
Yeah, definitely don't attempt that, please, Ruby.
I don't know, I reckon I could take them all in a dance battle. But jokes aside, that was amazing. Well done, everyone.
What a way to start the show.
while we're on the topic of dance, we have a level 4 performing arts dance graduate here with us today who would like to share her story with us.
Welcome everyone, Bethany. So, can you tell us about your final piece in the course you do?
Yeah, so I've just completed my level 4 in performing arts and pedagogy. My final project, I decided to do an immersive experience, so bringing that side of dance into kind of what I've experienced before, as well as a choreographed performance as well to show what I've already been able to do. So bringing lots of skills together. It was a solo project, but like this project, I've been able to collaborate a lot with different creative arts students, so that was a really good experience as well.
Awesome. While we're on the topic of your final piece, I believe we have a little snippet of it to show our audience here. So let's go and take a look at it.
I mean, that was incredible, but what does your final piece mean to you?
When I was creating it, I really wanted it to be a really personal thing about my journey. I've gone from a dancer to a teacher, so really showing that journey and development. But I also wanted everyone else to be able to resonate with it, and I think that's what is really special, is people can kind of create their own meaning for it, and that's really what I wanted to
And you have your own business, is that correct?
Yes, I do. I have my own private coaching business for dancers, all ages and abilities, and that's something that I've been alongside this project building at the same time, which I hope can develop further in the future.
Awesome. And what do you enjoy the most about teaching dance?
My biggest kind of thing that I get out of it is just inspiring others. That's what I've wanted to do my whole life, is just inspire others, show that what I'm doing they can do as well, and just, show them that they can do whatever they put their mind to.
And what advice would you give to young creators?
I would say don't be scared, just go for it. I think creative arts, there's no wrong, so just put yourself out there, do you, and see where it can go, because I'm sure it can go many places.
It is awesome to talk to you. You've
Thank
really
you very
given us a good
much.
insight on your project and what you enjoy about dancing and teaching. It's been really nice to talk to you in general.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I hope you've enjoyed yourself.
Of
Take
course.
care. Keep yourself
Yes.
well.
Thank you very
See you
much.
later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's interesting to hear how Bethany interprets art through contemporary dance and immersive experiences. I wonder how different creative students express art.
Some of our team were wondering the same and had a look into this. Let's take a look.
To me, art is all about expression. The ability to convey a message or emotion through an image can be something very powerful.
Nah, art's about movement.
I'm on the way up, I'm on the way up, I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up, I'm on the way up, I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up, I'm on the way up, I'm on the way up, going all the way up.
What's the point if you can't hear it?
They're on the ride of their life lifetime. You cannot control this. Heavy up, where you gotta have a real bad.
Shh, I'm trying to take a shot.
Wow, I feel like I'm really not very creative now.
Yeah, we suck.
I'm actually pretty decent with a paintbrush, and singing, and dancing, and performing.
I doubt it. But anyway, Ruby, what's next?
Hopefully anything to prevent him from talking anymore. But he has given me an easy transition into the next segment, to be fair. Next up are students that are talented in many areas such as singing, dancing and performing.
That's true. Next up, we have our musical theatre performance.
I thought I was doing the introductions.
One day more, another day, another destiny. This never-ending road to Calvary. These men who seem to know my crime surely come a second time. One day did not live until today. How can I live when we are parted? One day more, tomorrow you'll be worlds away. And yet with you my world has started. One more day, oh one night more. Will we ever meet again? One more day with him not caring. I was born to be with you. What a life I might have known. But I swear I will be true. But he never saw me there. One more day before the storm. Do I follow where she goes? At the barricades of freedom. Shall I join my brother's name? When our ranks begin to fall. Do I stay or do I dare? Will you take your place with me? Time is through. The day is here. One more day to revolution. We will nip it in the bud. We'll be ready for these schoolboys. They will wet themselves with blood. Catch them as they fall. Never know your luck when there's a free for all. Here a little dip, there a little touch. Most of them are gone, so they won't miss much. One day to a new beginning. Every man will be a king. There's a new world for the beginning. Do you hear the people sing? My place is here. I fight with Tomorrow is the judgment. Tomorrow we'll discover what our God in heaven has in store. One more day, one more day, one day
I was not expecting that.
I think it's time for me to switch career paths. That looks way more fun than sitting on a sofa waffling.
I love seeing everyone's diverse talents. Let's watch this next clip to see one of our students express their creativity through makeup.
My name is Pip. I'm a 17-year-old artist and I go to City College, and I'm really interested in makeup design and filmmaking and costume design and all things like that. I've been drawing and painting for most of my life, and I found that when I started to do makeup, I just saw my face as like another canvas for me to create art on. I've learned so many skills through my course that I wouldn't have learned anywhere else. I've had great access to equipment that I wouldn't have access to otherwise. Collaborating with other people who are really good at like filming and photography, it really helps me to be able to focus on what I'm passionate about. I use a lot of drugstore products like Elf, Maybelline, and that sort of thing, because especially when you're starting out, you don't need to spend a lot of money to get a good result. There's loads of like YouTube videos and people who will tell you what's good and what's not good. If you don't know anything, just experiment and do what feels right. So I stopped watching as many YouTube videos because once I'd established my own skills, I could then focus more on my own art and what I wanted to create. I used to be a really big fan of someone called Glam and Gore, who does not post videos anymore, but she did a lot of like special effects makeup and she did lots of tutorials about how to use that sort of thing. I think that's a really good starting place for people who don't know anything about this. When I'm doing my makeup, I always start off with choosing what base I'm going to use, and I like to glue down my eyebrows to create a blank canvas. And then I move on to contouring my face and just creating a bit more dimension. And then I add like colours and shapes to my eyes to reflect what sort of mood I want to create. I always finish it off with like eyelashes or gems or glitter to add a bit more dimension and to add like some 3D elements to the look. I think a lot of looks don't look complete without it.
Wow, I can barely draw an eyeliner, yet alone a whole makeup look. I have to say that is really impressive.
Well, you know what they say, practice makes perfect. Talking practice, maybe your dance skills will improve. Now we have two of CCN's dancers here to guide us. Welcome, Lucy and Betsy.
Whoa. Hold my jacket, mate. I'm getting involved in this.
Well, okay, so Lucy and Betsy are going to teach you guys some breakdancing moves. So, if you two girls want to take your positions, how are you two feeling about this?
I'm ready.
So ready.
Okay, so they're going to show you their routine first that you will be learning in the end. So, if we can get some music, and girls, when you're ready.
Yeah. The city is up in the madness. The people is giving the damage. They turn into animal savage. So rhinos and hippos and mammoths. The hero is coming, I'm locked in. You know that I'm winning, I'm top 10. You know that I came from the dark pen. You want it, you get it, you drop dead. The rebel who came from the bottom. My enemies know that I got it.
Step by step. So, you guys can show us the first move.
Was always in my plans. Battle the kid is white flags. Not on my level where I stand. Got it, I'm shooting a hot hand.
Ben, when you're ready, show us how it's done.
I failed, the kid was a dropout. I changed the game and it's up now. The city they need me is clear now.
Do you think you can do better, Ruby?
Let me show you how it...
Man, I can tap dance through the energy blast. Run flat, never pop your orbit. I keep energy in storage. I
let's move on to the next move. This is where it starts to get slightly tricky.
Earthquake hit. Look at the wrist. Look at your body. I shake it and shift. Big fish in a small pond.
Off you go, Ben.
With a boot on. I step into your lawn. Turn skyscrapers into croutons. Hit the button going high speed. Need a megaphone to announce me. I move through the pygmies.
Come on, Ruby. Show them how it's done.
Sit back, better breathe deep. Look around and they looking at me. 10 toes still never defeat. Push button never needed a key. I see they ain't ready for me. Hot boy still 100 degrees.
An epic ending pose. So the girls are going to show us theirs, and then we're all going to do the whole routine together. And you two will have to create your own. Give it up for these two guys. While we bring you guys to the middle. And when you're ready, show us what you've learned. Can we restart the music, please? There we go.
Yeah. The city is up in the madness. The people is giving the damage. They turn into animal savage. So rhinos and hippos and mammoths.
Let's
The
give it
hero
up for
was
our
coming, I'm
dancers.
locked in.
Thank you very much, Lucy and Bets, for helping out.
Oh, I can't lie. I was sick of that.
Please stop. Get off stage.
Okay. Oh, it's sadder than that. Oh, it's sadder than that.
Yeah, thank you, Ben. Come on.
Yeah, that's enough.
See you
It's my
later.
turn. Right, that's enough movement for me for one day. I need to stay still for a bit.
Well, speaking of stills, we have some photographers with some very interesting stories and photographs they'd like to share with us today. Welcome, Francesca and Zach. Thank you very much for joining us, you two. So we're going to start with Zach. So tell us about your course. What do you study at City College?
So I study photography, and it's quite a challenging course because you have to like put your work out there. And sometimes it's quite overwhelming because you don't know what kind of feedback you're going to get, and you don't know if anyone's going to like it. And to just be able to put it out there and say, this is my work, if you don't like it, then I don't care.
Yeah, awesome. Great message. And I believe we've got some of your photos here with us, so if we can take a look at those and just talk us through what we've put up on these screens.
Yeah, so one of the photos I took was to show that if you look happy, then it doesn't always show that you feel happy inside. And if you just remove like that layer of skin, then you can sometimes find that people do have problems and issues. And it's quite challenging just to own up and say, oh, I'm not happy all the time. So in one of the photos, which was the one that just showed up, was reflecting on just someone that wants to get out, show that they're not happy all the time.
Yeah, of course. And just before we move over, I want you to share your important message. What do you want to let these guys know in the audience?
So if you have a hobby, then just make it into something your own. Don't let anything stop you from just achieving a dream that you have, because you have all the support needed and you have everyone's support around the world. So just put your work out there.
It's really interesting. We're going to move over to Francesca now.
So, I hear that you have a little bit of an alter ego with your photography. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, a while ago, I kind of made this character that I would dress up as a lot, and it became like an alter ego, yes. And it was more of a persona that was a build-up of, I guess, all my negative mental health issues. And it was a way to kind of personify that and turn it into something really creative that I then went on to just use a lot.
And I think we have the photos as well, if you'd like to have a look and explain through those.
So this was a project that I did surrounding regeneration, and I made, her name's Anna, by the way, I made her into a moth person and did this whole kind of shoot surrounding that, and it was supposed to be a, I guess, regeneration of myself and my own emotions, and yeah, it was really fun. I did do a lot more graphic stuff in the actual shoot, which was like, it was fake blood and stuff. I decided not to use that.
That's really cool. It's been really lovely speaking to you both. It's been absolutely awesome. And your photography is awesome. Yeah. Well done. You really should be proud of yourselves.
Thank you.
So, well, yeah, thank you. It's been amazing.
Thank you.
It has been a pleasure speaking to everyone so far. However, I think it's time for a 5-minute break. Don't you, Charlie?
Definitely. But first, we have a snippet of a brand new podcast which has recently been started up by students from the Media Learning Company course.
It's me, Betty.
And me, Edward.
Welcome to Tinkle Team.
Welcome to the Tinkle Team podcast, guys.
It's all because Betty needed to go to the toilet, pretty much.
Yeah, we wanted to make the podcast.
Yeah.
Tinkle Team was the only option. Now we can talk about the deep, dark questions. What's on your mind?
What's on my mind? Me and my friend stayed up for Jojo Siwa's birthday. We were on
Period.
Paprika?
Yeah. Do you reckon this is a little bit like ASMR with the umbrella?
I don't know. I don't know how well the audio is picking up the rain.
Oh my... Olive oil. Oh my... I tried.
Oh. We got one while we were here.
I don't think we're allowed to swear.
Bye.
Right. We'll see you in
Bye.
the next episode, guys.
Add a
Thank
flush-
you.
Flush sound effect.
Flush sound effects.
So guys, we're now going to take a 5-minute break. So take a moment to relax and we'll see you in 5 minutes, guys.
Now you take my breath away. Suddenly you're in my life. Part of it gonna be the one to break the silence? Are you driving in another lane? Cause I've been waking to the sound of sirens. I've been thinking lately, thinking about you. I've been thinking lately, you're somebody I don't wanna lose. All of these nights we've been talking and touching, and all I wanna hear is you to say you love me. All of these nights been leading to something, cause all I wanna hear is you to say you love me. Say you wanna say. All of these nights we've been talking and touching, and all I wanna hear is you to say you love me. Levitating got me off the ground, out of control and I can't stop climbing. Look what you do to me, look what you do to me. I've been thinking lately, thinking about you. I've been thinking lately, you're somebody I don't wanna lose. All of these nights we've been talking and touching, and all I wanna hear is you to say you love me. All of these nights been leading to something, cause all I wanna hear is you to say you love me. Say you wanna say. All of these nights we've been talking and touching, and all I wanna hear is you to say you love me. All I wanna hear is you to say you love me. All of these nights we've been talking and touching, and all I wanna hear is you to say you love me. If all of these nights been leading to something, cause all I wanna hear is you to say you love me. All of these nights we've been talking and touching, and all I wanna hear is you to say.
Here we go, guys.
Hello, guys, and welcome back. Next up, we're going to be hearing from a couple of student bands who are excited to share their music with you.
Our first band is Gen 29, who do a large range of covers for events in the area. Let's hear from them.
I'm Deanna and I am a singer.
I'm Lennon, I'm the bass player.
I'm Josh, I'm the lead guitarist.
I'm Ruben, I play the drums.
It started in high school. It was just me and Deanna. It was Deanna singing and me on guitar. And then we went into year 10.
Yeah.
And then we met him. And then we decided that he should be in the band.
Bit of Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Living Colour, actually. We saw them live and they were really good.
Extreme is a big one.
Yeah.
Big
Extreme's
influence.
a big influence for us as a band.
Bit of Queen. Love
Bit
a
of
bit
Queen.
of Queen.
Yep.
But like solo.
We have our individual
our own.
influences.
Go on, Josh.
Yeah, like Slash.
Slash.
Yep.
I'm a big Adele fan, songwriting, love Adele. But as a band, the boys, absolutely not. Who's the most embarrassing?
Definitely Josh.
Lovely.
Josh.
Thanks, everyone. That's me. I'm embarrassing.
No,
There we
he's
go.
not embarrassing. He just does silly things. Most likely
I
to
think
survive.
I would be most
Yeah.
likely
Molly Lennon.
to survive
Yeah,
a zombie
I
apocalypse.
wouldn't have a chance.
Although I think Ruben's an absolute brute and he'd just charge through him.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Like
we
a
would
rhino,
be-
you would just
run.
absolutely storm through them all.
Just recording music, getting out on Spotify, and hopefully
Yeah.
getting recognised for our stuff. Adding more originals into the set, because at the moment we're quite cover-based. That'd be
Yeah.
Quite
To be fair, yeah, that's
a big thing.
Yeah,
Become more of an original band than a cover band.
Gen
Gen
29
29
Norwich.
What a great.
Amazing bunch. I wish them the best for their future.
And now we have another band from the college here with us for a live performance, and they certainly love to make a lot of noise in the Norwich community.
Oh, they certainly do. Please welcome to the stage the amazing, the incredible
to the back. Oh, you're dead for the light, for the sun to come. Oh, you're dead for the light, for the sun to come. Back time, don't you see the future now? Hell, yourself while you look into the back. Oh, you're dead for the light, for the sun to come. Oh, you're dead for the light, for the sun to come.
Certainly make a lot of noise.
Yeah, and it was sick. Thank you, guys.
Yes. Woo! And Oi Now are next performing on July 17th at Voodoo Daddy's Norwich. Give them a round of applause, guys.
I think it's time to settle down and talk about the end of year show, which happened last week at college. I'd love to have a look at some of the exhibition pieces and hear what students have to say about the work they've produced.
Today we're at City College Norwich, where the creative arts students are preparing for their end of year exhibition. Let's see how they're doing. There's currently one day until everything needs to be ready. I'm off to speak with a textile student to see how their work is going.
My name is Amelia Biggs. I'm on the Fashion Textiles Extended Diploma course.
So I know that you've now finished the course. What was your final project?
So my final project was a full theatrical costume based on like owl creatures and stuff, and I produced a bodysuit, a scarf, a bolero, a collar, and then a mask. My inspiration was based on like steampunk stylings and the conceptual idea of like urban factories and industrialization taking over like natural lands, and then this creature that has been born from this.
Did you have any problems arise when you were making the outfit or anything? And if you did, how did you overcome them?
I had quite a few technical issues with mine, more like the patterns and the mock-ups and stuff. But I just ended up adapting, but it all worked out in the end. So.
What does creativity mean to you?
And creativity means to me at the minute the repurposing of old materials into new things.
Creativity can be shared in different forms. Amelia helped me understand one. Now I'm off to learn some more. What's your name and what course are you on?
My name is Harry Edwards and I study Graphic Design Illustration Level 3. I chose the theme Metamorphosis and I focused on character design, a bit more biomechanical, mixing people with metallic elements.
Lovely. Did you have any setbacks in your project, and if you did, what did you do to sort them out?
I struggled sometimes with like paintings or kind of drawing things correctly, so I'd make sure I had good reference photos. I would rework things. Sometimes I'd even go in and do things digitally and edit things to make it kind of more refined, and so I was happy with my end results.
And what does creativity mean to you?
I think creativity gives me like a sense of freedom. I can make things how I want them to and kind of make my own world. So I like that it gives me a sense of escapism sometimes.
It's been really great learning about the work which the students have created and the stories behind them. Now it's back to the studios for more creativity.
Amazing.
Let's take a look at one particular student who has a story to tell.
Hi, I'm Ivy, and today I'm going to be interviewing one of Norwich's up-and-coming artists. Let's go. So, tell me a bit about yourself and what you study.
Hi, my name's Tyler. I'm 17. I do a fashion and textiles course at City College.
Oh, and when did you start to take like a special interest in fashion?
It wasn't really that young. I've always had an interest in the arts, and I kind of started out doing like musical theatre and more like painting and like drawing and that kind of art. And then my high school did a like art textiles course, which is more art based, but it's like still working with fabric and creating stuff like that, which I found really interesting, and I kind of wanted to further that, which kind of chose me to do this
you've got
course.
a lot of your paintings around the room. Like, did you think you were going to go into painting, or did you always want to do fashion?
I didn't really know. I knew I wanted to do something creative, and I know I enjoy making art pieces that are kind of very referential to like historical moments in time. So it's kind of up in the air, but I found like textiles, you can do a lot more with that. And especially with the textiles you do now, it's more like 3D like sculptural pieces, which I don't think I would have been able to get to this level if I'd just done like
you've got a lot of masks around the room as well.
So I've done like a lot of masks, and I made these massive tapestries for like at high school.
They're really nice.
Thanks.
Do you see a career in fashion or textiles in the future?
What I plan to do after this is to either like go into creative direction and more overseeing a creative project, or looking into like doing costume design and stuff like that, and going back to like what got me into fashion.
It's been so great to meet someone with such creative flair and get an insight into how you can express yourself through fashion.
Those young creatives are really going places.
Some of these performing arts students who have put together a performance for us today.
Now, over the past 2 years, these performing arts students have been expressing themselves through physical theatre. And today, they shall be expressing themselves through love. So let's give them a loving round of applause for CCN Performing Arts.
The different kinds of love, all lead to devotion, all followed by emotion, all filled with passion and charged with affection, some with care, some with loyalty, others with pain, followed by devastation. Love is all around us, whether it grows you, whether it shapes you, whether it changes you, or whether it heals you. Love is all around us. Love can be a struggle. Love can be a secret. Love can hold you back. Love is a fantasy. To love someone, you must be true to yourself. You must be open to yourself. You must love yourself. You took my heart and stole my soul. You took my freedom.
This show is full of surprises, even for me.
Why are you lying? You've literally got the set list right here.
Ben, please, just leave. You're literally only here to fix the coffee machine in the dressing room.
Someone thinks of Simon Cowell, don't they? Hey? Whatever, mate. Whatever.
Oh, that is.
Can you bring me back a coffee, please?
Oh, one more.
I'll have a latte, please, Ben.
Oh. Yeah, so I kind of want to hear from a couple of the students involved in that performance and hear how on earth they prep for that and find out what else they're up to.
Welcome to the stage, Ella and Frankie.
Woo!
So, talk to me, guys. What actually is physical theatre?
So physical theatre is quite a broad term in itself, but if you were to define it, I'd say it's using movement and the body in a theatrical way to express emotion and narrative and themes.
And I mean, how does physical theatre differ from other types of theatre, like theatre that people here and people on the live stream will be more used to seeing?
So practitioners like Frantic Assembly, for example, they use their body and, you know, facial features, music, lighting, to create a show which kind of immerses the audience. There's definitely, you know, a subtext behind a character's emotion. So, you know, they could have a monologue where they're feeling happy on the outside, but the lifts and the movements that happen around them could help, you know, tell that underlying emotion and atmosphere to the audience.
And what made you choose, you know, this course, this pathway in life?
So since a kid, you know, I've always been interested in creative stuff like musical theatre, dance, acting. And when I first joined this course, I honestly had no idea what I was getting into, but it's definitely interesting to learn a new type of theatre that no one's ever really seen before. And it's definitely interesting to be able to implement this into, you know, future projects that I may do.
Awesome. And Frankie, tell us about like the sort of key values when creating a piece like this, the sort of message that you want to spread across.
For this piece in particular, it was love, and we wanted to explore the journey of love and how the people around you can influence how you feel about yourself, and the kind of self-love. And we started off with it being very much Sarah, our main person, felt confined and judged, and then as she goes through the piece, she kind of finds herself and finds that self-love and self-expression.
What is your plan for the future with this?
As in the career?
Yeah, with the career.
So I'm going to Anglia Ruskin in Cambridge to study drama and hopefully just, you know, create a career where I'm a swing or an understudy or even, you know, just a main character.
I'm really sorry, but we're going to have to cut you off
cut
there
you
because
off.
we're really short
But thank
on
you.
time.
It's been
but
so
thank you.
lovely
It's
to
been
hear
awesome.
about your performance. Thank you.
Cool. So if you didn't know, it's currently Pride Month.
Yes, we are very proud of our LGBTQ plus community at the college, and we have someone very special here with us today who would love to share their journey with us. Let me introduce to you Miss Frou Frou.
Hello, my name is Corbin. I am 18 years old and I'm studying musical theatre at City College, and I'm also a drag queen, better known as Miss Frou Frou. I started doing drag when I was 14 years old, and it all came from a production of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert I was in, and that opened the world of musical theatre and drag, and I've just absolutely fallen in love, and I've kind of combined the both with my drag actually, and it's super fun. What inspired me to do drag was that it was a form of self-expression, and it was an opportunity not only to perform, as I love to entertain, but it was also a chance for me to explore myself, especially being younger, questioning identity, and finding actually here's who I am, not only as a performer, but I learned a lot through drag about myself as a guy, which I think is interesting, but cool at the same time. Going through the makeup process and getting ready, I used to really dislike the makeup process. However, I have fallen in love with it. I think I was too worried about what other people thought or what I should be looking like, but I think I've really found confidence in myself that I can do what I need to do. I'll just throw on a bit of glitter and hope for the best. Thinking about my drag inspiration at the moment, it's definitely the Norwich drag scene. It is absolutely gorgeous. So many talented artists. And at the minute, I'm obsessed with Amanda Lepore. She is absolutely gorgeous. I love her. Aspiring drag performers, absolutely go for it. Drag is an art form, it is subjective, you can do whatever you want with it, and just to have fun and own it. I think everyone should try drag at least once. So tonight I will be performing with some dancers and we'll be doing a high energy number. I feel that's really my drag. High energy, high camp, a little bit chaotic. It's got to be a little bit chaotic.
Is this really love or just a game? I feel the night explode when we're together. Emotion overload in the heat of pleasure. Take me, I'm yours, into your arms. Never let me go. Tonight I really need to know. Tell it to my heart. Tell it to my heart. Tell me I'm the only one. Is this really love or just a game? Tell it to my heart. I can feel my body rock every time you call my name. Tell it to my heart. Love, love on the run, breaking us down. Though we keep holding on, don't want to lose. No, I can't let you go. Tell it to my heart. Tell me I'm the only one. Is this really love or just a game? Tell it to my heart. I can feel my body rock every time you call my name. Tell it to my heart.
Oh my God, wow. That was like the best thing I've ever seen. I love it.
It certainly was something special. I really want to speak to Miss Frou Frou themselves and hear how they got into all this, but knowing drag queens, they'll probably make some grandiose, massive entrance. Welcome to the stage, Miss Frou Frou! So I guess the place to start is to ask, when did you start drag?
So I started drag when I was 14 years old. I did a production of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and that really opened the world of drag to me and musical theatre, and I absolutely adored it, and I thought, I have to do it.
And what does drag mean to you?
Drag is so beautiful because it is so diverse, and there are so many drag queens, drag kings, drag things all around Norwich, all around the world. And it's great because you see these artists, you know, just explore politics, comedy. They sing, they dance, they act, they do everything, and it's really beautiful.
Awesome. And I mean, it is Pride Month at the moment, so what does it mean to you to be able to put on a performance like this, on a stage like this, at this time of year?
I am just so grateful that I have this opportunity to just remind everyone that drag is fun. Drag is all about love and positivity and expressing that, and that's the thing. I think drag queens can be seen as quite scary, but there's nothing that is scary about it. It is just people dressing up with a bit of glitter and having a good time.
And can you tell us where Miss Frou Frou first came from?
I can. So when I was younger, because I'm really weird and quirky, I made up a word called mafrou-frou, and that was essentially like a kiss in word form. But I'd say this to like my family and my friends, and it was kind of thrown about. But then I was watching Jamie Campbell's documentary that everyone's talking about, Jamie, and we were thinking of drag names. My mother went, mafrou-frou, and I went, Miss Frou Frou, and here she is.
Well, I mean, it is awesome to talk to you, and I feel like you are an inspiration, and that performance over there was awesome.
It was absolutely incredible. Absolutely.
So I do hope you really enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so
One
much.
last time, Miss Frou Frou.
Now, as we're coming to the end of our show, I think it's time to make the familiar students here laugh with a tutor challenge video, which some of our team set up.
I'm looking forward to this.
We are really lucky to have some amazing teachers here, but let's see what they had to say at the end of term.
Hi everyone. We recently asked some creative arts teachers to answer their students' questions, which they'll pull from this hat. Let's see how it goes. For this challenge, the teachers will choose a question, and if they don't want to answer it, they'll face a forfeit. Toxic waste.
What did you do before teaching? I was a fashion designer. I was a menswear designer for River Island and also some freelance design work for Fred Perry and people like that.
What's your favourite movie genre? Romantic comedy.
If you could change one thing about the educational system, what would it be? Probably university would be free for anyone who wants to go.
What's your biggest accomplishment? Becoming employed at City College.
Yeah, I don't really want to answer that one. Have I got to answer that one? That's not too bad. Fine. Fine, it's alright.
I'm too short for the hat. Pick the same one. Hold on. What on earth? No. Okay, right, I'll pick another one.
What subject would you hate to teach? Maths.
What's your hobby outside of college? It's actually quite boring, but I really love gardening. Which department would you switch to if you had to? None.
We love to see it.
Well, it has been amazing seeing what all the students are capable of and witnessing their skills being shown in all sorts of different ways.
Yes, certainly. I'd like to give a big thank you to all the students and tutors who have joined us tonight, whether that be working on production or showing up as guests.
And of course, a huge thanks to our audience who witnessed this rollercoaster of emotions tonight.
This has been Staged, Norwich's creative future. See you guys!
Oh, you guys got him candid.
Ayy, I got the recipe, never gonna let any op get the best of me. Thought it was distance, but haters is next to me. Talk to the spirit, you know I've been heavenly. Company definitely show your trajectory. This ain't a diss, cause I say it respectfully. Show me the dough and I'm prying it. Ain't never lacking it, so what I'm packing, he taking it, he magnifying it. They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But you rose like the flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers. I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. 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 Ayy, I got the drive to bust the truck, the gas is stuck. I ain't the one to rely on the luck. I put in work and then he show up. I know it's fake, this in the reps, ain't no regrets, I do too much. It ain't me if you saying I stunt. He calling the place and I do what he want. This ain't a front, glory to G-O-D. It's what you could do with a motor that I'm I ain't got time for no thinking to learn from it first and then I react. Hands off me, don't hold me. Get it jumping like a trampoline. All truth, ain't no trolling. We in good hands, no folding. They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But God did it. But you rose like the flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers. I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it.
Thank you so much for coming.
We appreciate the support.
Everyone get home safe. We hope you've enjoyed yourself. Have you enjoyed yourself? Yeah! That's what we like to hear.
A big thank you to Lorraine, who's basically set this whole thing up. Big round of applause for her.
And also to all the other tutors who have coordinated their courses into all contributing to this as one massive college course. That's it from us. We'll see you all later.
One last thing.
Thank you.
One last thing. Autographs are outside, all right? Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Woo! Autographs outside.